NFL brings us to the Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the New Orleans Saints. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. To throw right away is Howell. That's complete to his receiver, McCoy. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. And Howell will throw it. Steps away to his left. Howell sliding down, and he picks up the first on that play. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Offense was moving a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Thrown across the field, and that will easily be intercepted. And the Saints are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. He'll take it past the 40 to the 41, second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. They'll try to throw now. Winston. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
I guess we got a good idea about what the game plan is for attacking this secondary. No beating around the bush with this crew. His first throw of the game is a deep shot, and it connects. That's a tendency breaker right there because normally you build up to the big shot, but not in this case.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Saints use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. And on his way to the end zone, shedding the tackle, he would not be denied.
That's what's called finishing the run, making sure you power your way through. One-on-one tackle, no running back wants to go to the bench and say, I got stopped just short.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Howell's throw into the hands takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Howell out to his left. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. For the play fake, and now here's Howell to throw it. Flush to his right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Faking the handoff, Howell. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Pete Werner. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Following the interception, Winston. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. And they'll run it from the gun with Miller. And he is going to lose yardage here. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Jameis to throw it. That is caught. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A shotgun handoff now to Miller. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Kendra Miller, 15 yards. And the Saints go up by 2 touchdowns.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. You had a perfect omelet, dropped it, so a little bit of a turnover. You went right back though and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do, man. You got to do what you got to do.
You're worried about your hands, though. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. 1st and 10 here for Howell and the Commanders at their own 24. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Howell, another throw on 2nd down. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Play action. It's Howell. Running to his left. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They'll run for it with Robinson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now they go play action with Howell. Eluding the pressure right. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel, 54 yards. And the Commanders have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Here's Winston. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. From the 35, here's 2nd and 6. Winston. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. On first down, Howell. He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Howell. And this one is incomplete.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
3rd and 2, here's Howell. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Howell to the air on 1st and 10. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Howell trying to get his offense to hurry up and get set. On 2nd and a long way to go. Howell. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Saints are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. 3 first-half interceptions now. And, Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him. But still, 3 interceptions, that puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try and get him back on track.
First down, Winston. Into the hands of Perry, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. From the red zone now, Winston. On the right side, this is Miller. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down. To the air again with Winston. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. 13 seconds, the time remaining in the half as they come up on first down. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Taking a shot for Samuel. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll try to run for it with Miller. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. And now they're in the hurry up. On 1st and 10, Winston. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. They'll give it up the middle to Miller. And he'll push ahead for about 3 to the 36. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Here comes the Saints punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Unable to corral him. He fights through. A good return there, 17 yards. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Bottom line is that he is just something else as a runner because there are not many QBs in this league who can rip off a game that big, and he did it with the defense giving him a little extra attention after he hit him on a run earlier this series.
They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell. Forced out to his left. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. They'll go play action. Howell steps away. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. And quickly they get to the line. Howell now to throw it. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. 4th down, Howell. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin from 17 yards out. And the Commanders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. The extra point by Sly is up and good, and we are tied at 14. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. 70 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. 2nd down, Winston. Throw left side complete. That's Perry. He's to the 15. Touchdown, New Orleans. A.T. Perry, 71 yards. And the Saints have taken the lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. I'm glad I wasn't the one trying to chase it.
After right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. They're set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Well, let's face it, Brandon, they're down here in the second half. Want to try and make something happen, and if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder. Because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a 2nd down throw for Winston. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Saints. Taysom Hill, 44 yards. And the Saints will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just...
There he goes, right side. Terry McLaurin, touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Commanders are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. Howell throwing for it. And he will get into the end zone, and a 2-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, Maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. A big play that time on the catch and run. 46 yards. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll try the right side here with Miller. Has some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. And they're going to speed things up here. Jameis now on 1st down. Out route to Hill, complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Jameis to throw it. And he's got it. Touchdown. 3 touchdown passes down to the ball game for Jameis Winston. And the Saints get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. And that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that can win the game for us.
The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now stands at 13. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Howell, he'll look to throw it. And his throw here is incomplete. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Howell. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Now a toss right to Miller. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Jamin Davis. And the Commanders are right back in this football game. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. With a play fake, and now here's how to throw it. Sliding out of the pocket. And this one too low.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Here's Hal to throw on second down. Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that's caught inside the 30.
Well, he already had a big receiving game working, and it's going to get a lot better here. Defensively, they're fortunate this is not a touchdown. But he's just been absolutely unstoppable, and he comes up with yet another gigantic play.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Being chased out left. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Isaac Yianum in there to pick it. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
They're throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Saints.